John is going to dance right into your heart, and so will the Ninja DoubleStack. This is the coolest thing ever. And let me just say, Ninja, a couple of years ago, brought what I call a double wide air fryer. I bought it. We used it almost every single day. And I got to tell you, when we downsized, I ended up giving it away to someone because I didn't have room in my new place. Well, I got to tell you, now I do, and you will too, because it's not wide, it's just double-decker, and you can make twice as much food in the same amount of time. This is a cool item, and I don't know about you, but when I first got my air fryer from Ninja, Ninja is the name that I know and trust. I hope you do too. But when we got our Ninja, we wondered if we would use it much. We used it every single day now. And then what about when you want, you know, wings and fries? What if you want pork chops and potatoes, whatever? You can be cooking them at the same time. Come on back. Here it is. I just want to give you the measurements right away, because if you need to go and measure somewhere, you can do that. It is actually 19 inches high, 15 inches from front to back, and 11 inches across. So 19 by 11 by 15, is that right?
Just switch those two, 15 high, 19 deep.
Oh, got it.
Across.
Oh,
yep.
So only 15 inches high.
We want it to fit under your cabinet, right? Those cabinets are usually about 17 to 18 inches, so this will fit snugly right under there.
Okay, so 15 inches high. Sorry about that, I just assumed. And then 19 inches front to back, 11 inches across. It's so awesome. First of all, Kenzie Swanhart, welcome. Great to have you
good to
here.
See you. I'm so excited to be back.
This is a lady who truly is a culinary expert, cookbook author, and we're going to dive in and show you how easy this is to use, how convenient this is to use. And by the way, if you were going to buy this at basically like ninja.com, it would be $252 for the exact same thing that we are giving you. And you've got it for $179.98. That breaks down into 5 payments of $36. You have a return policy that goes out till the end of January. So you can get this home, use it, enjoy it. You can make a little in here and you can make a lot in here. So it's gonna take you from whether you are a 1 or 2 person household to all the kids coming home and the grandkids. All right, Kenzie, I gotta tell you, look at this. How big is that chicken?
That is a 5.5 pound chicken, although I've been lifting these all day, and I gotta tell you, I think this one's maybe a little bit bigger than that. I'm getting my workout in. 5.5 pounds. So think about maybe weeknight meals or even meal prep, Mary Beth. What if you just want to meal prep for the week ahead? Do this, and then what you can do is actually shred your chicken. This is a big chicken. And you've got chicken for the week. Not only is this cooked to perfection and juicy, but do you see that crispy skin? Absolutely delicious. I wonder if I do this, if you can hear.
That's what the air fryer's all about.
Do you hear that? Absolutely delicious. We could actually probably just cut right into this. And you see, you've got that beautiful steamy center, perfectly cooked. That's the perfect temperature.
And juicy.
And juicy. And crispy skin.
When people first started getting air fryers, they thought it was just for, you know, cooking or heating up frozen, you know, like French fries, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, such like that. Not anymore. I mean, seriously, if you have an air fryer and you've really used it, you understand you can make steak, chicken, pork chops, hamburgers, you name it. I mean, everything, wings in here. But now when you have a double, you can do 2, even up to 4 different foods
at the same time.
At the same time.
Yes, I love that you can cook 4 different foods. You could even cook them at different temperatures, different times. Everything is going to be hot and ready going to the table. And Mary Beth, we've heard from like competitors, right, that they cook different foods at the same time. The difference is we're actually giving you 2 completely separate air fryers. So we're not only giving you 2 baskets, we're giving you 2 heating elements in there, 2 fans, So you can control both independently.
Yeah.
If you want to just use one, go ahead and use one, right? If you're just
Right.
reheating a slice of pizza, making a sandwich for yourself, you don't have to turn both on.
Right.
Save that energy. And then if you do have a large crowd coming over, maybe the kids are finally
or it's
coming
the football
home,
game.
it's the football game, after school, whatever it is, then use both. But it's all there for you, and it only takes up the space of one air fryer.
Here's what I want you to know too. If you are new to air frying and you've never had one, you can start with this one because it's Ninja. It's the name we know and trust for so many different appliances here at QVC. And like I said, we are a Ninja household. I love Ninja. But the one thing that I would say to you, if you're saying, what really is an air fryer? It's really a convection oven.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's a double-decker convection oven. 2 separate ovens. And because that hot air is swirling around the food fast, and it's in a compact area, it really truly cooks the food, cooks it faster and easier and better, because we love the crispness on the outside, but the tenderness on the inside.
Yes.
Where a big oven, like your big regular oven, maybe you turn it on to the convection, there's such a big space in there, it tends to dry things out.
It does.
This does not do that. That's what Ninja is all about.
And the fact that you're able to cook fresh foods, frozen foods, we love air frying for the convenience, of course, for our French fries, things that you want nice and crispy.
Right.
But I love that with the Ninja Double Stack, you can do those convenience foods, you're gonna do them really well, but you can also do steak from frozen. You can also do, these are little little cobblers for dessert. So we air fried.
And by the way, you can use any dish that would go in your oven, you can use in the Ninja air fryer. When we talk about the age of possibility, I'm in that age. It's the ease of use, it's the space saving, because a lot of you have done what we've done, and that's downsize, and it's the convenience of being able to cook almost every single day in your air fryer. I gotta tell you, Mark and I don't turn on our regular oven anywhere near as much as we used to, because we're not making things in 9x13 dishes anymore. It's just the 2 of us, unless the kids are coming over. Show me that frozen steak.
Check this out. We did this beautiful steak. It's nice and juicy on the inside. I did this one a few extra minutes to show I've been doing like a medium rare. You can do like a medium well as well. But what I love is that you've got the crisp on the top and the bottom. And check out this, even the fat gets so rendered crispy and delicious. It's still lovely and juicy. Even though we did cook this to a medium well, you still get that juiciness, that flavor. Look at, I mean, just, that's the part everyone's gonna fight over. That's the part you used to spit out when you were eating steak, right? Now everyone's gonna want a bite.
Walk me through this piece. I wanna hear everything that I get, how it works, and all of that.
That is a great question. Okay, so when you get this home, you're gonna take it out of the box. You're going to, of course, get the full air fryer. Inside of each drawer, you're gonna see there's a crisper plate. Super hot, so I'm not gonna pull it out, but you can see it right there.
And that's dishwasher safe as well as the basket.
Yeah, everything that you're using is dishwasher safe. You, of course, get 2 of those. You get 2 racks, which are here right next to it, and you get the set of tongs, which have this beautiful standoff. So as you're cooking, it's not going to get on your countertop.
That's nice.
So smart, right?
Right.
Now, when you're using this, it's super, super simple to use. What I'm going to do is in the bottom drawer, we're going to start here. We're going to load, pop our French fries in.
I'll tell you what, if you have grandkids or kids, this is an absolute must, because they love the French fries. But guess what? You don't have to actually fry them in oil.
No.
That's why it's air frying. And then wait till we put this in, and then we'll talk about how it works.
So now I've used that rack, and I love that we've built in these little nifty handles. You always want those facing up. That's how you get it in and out. And we put our 2 steaks on it. You could, of course, layer something underneath like we did before with the potatoes, but you don't have to. That's the versatility. You could do 4 layers, you could do 2, you could do 1. Then you're gonna go ahead and add that. When we turn this on, we've made it so, so simple for you. You see that big number 1 and 2 that are flashing?
Yes.
1 is for that top drawer. The second is for the bottom drawer. You're gonna go ahead and push the button. Let me go underneath. We're gonna air fry the top. We're gonna, air broil the top of that steak. 450.
Because look at this. May I just show you down here? It says air fry. Okay, that's what we're talking about. But it also does air broil, bake, roast, reheat, and dehydrate. Okay, so we're air broiling these steaks.
Air broil, 450 degrees, nice and hot, right? We're gonna do that for about 10 minutes. And then on the bottom, if we push number 2, we're gonna go ahead and air fry that for 390, and we're gonna actually turn that time up to 30 minutes. This is gonna take about 30 minutes to get those nice French fries to crispy golden brown. I want you to peek down here. We've got DoubleStack Pro, Smart Finish, and Match Cook. When you're cooking on 4 layers with that rack, you're gonna choose DoubleStack Pro. But if you want it to finish all at the same time, hot and ready, you choose Smart Finish.
Right there.
There we go.
And what does that mean?
So Smart Finish means everything's gonna finish at the same time, even though one is cooking for 10 minutes, one's 30, it does all the math equation for you, right? That dinner equation we're all trying to figure out, how do I get everything hot and ready to the table? Right. I know that's my problem with my kids. How do I get their food, my food, everything hot and ready? This does that work for you.
So it's gonna actually cook the bottom basket first, and then when it gets to the point where the top basket needs to be turned on, it will turn that on then. And so they do finish at the same time. Now, let's take that a step further. Let's say I've got my guys over for the football game, okay? And I want to do wings in both. There's another thing that's called Match Cook.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So Match Cook, if you push that button, you can see right now we're holding the top, cooking the bottom with Smart Finish. With Match Cook, it actually just duplicates what you're doing. So if you set the top and you say, you know what, I'm gonna put the same thing in the bottom, push Match Cook, push start, saves you some time, and it makes sure again that everything is gonna be hot, ready, finished at the same time.
Because it's cooking both top and bottom exactly the same. That's what Match Cook means.
And it's intelligent, right? It's doing the work for you, but it's so easy to get started. And here what you're seeing is actually the technology built in. So at Ninja, we're known for the quality and technology that we bring you. Here, I said before, you are getting 2 different heating elements. This is actually 2 separate air fryers taking up the footprint of 1 air fryer, or 2 convection ovens. We were talking about all the other things that you can do.
Yeah.
You're having 2 separate heating elements circulating around your food with that fan, and then you can actually layer up to 4 layers, 2 per drawer. So that's our double stack. You're stacking it twice.
You could do salmon and asparagus in one, and you could do a hamburger and French fries in another, although then the hamburger would drip grease on the French fries. So no,
maybe not a hamburger, but chicken works great.
But chicken you could. I mean, that's the whole thing. Now you might say, but we aren't eating that much food. Guess what? Then just use 1. You don't have to use 2. However, maybe you have the salmon in one and the asparagus in the bottom.
Exactly.
It's completely up to you.
You get
One
to
thing
customize.
I want to tell you right now is this is the time to place your order. You are getting a $179.98 price tag. That's 5 payments of $36 when this should normally be $252. When I tell you that Mark and I had basically the same thing from Ninja for the past 1.5 years, and it was a double wide though. It was twice as wide. Which one are we showing right now? Because I want to show this.
Oh, right there.
There we go. It was double this width because it had a basket here and a basket there. But just like we felt when we downsized, we didn't have room for something that was 20 inches wide. And so we ended up giving it to someone. And so when I saw that this came out, I was like, duh, Ninja's done it, because now instead of making it double wide, it's only 11 inches wide right here. And they stacked them one above the other. So much smarter. 15 inches high. You know where most cabinets start? 17 inches off the countertop. So it's 15 inches high. It's 19 inches from the tip of that handle to the very, very back. But you want your baskets out front anyway.
Yeah.
So, because that's where you're putting things in and taking things out.
You just saw your double wide on the screen. That was now we've made it half the size, which is absolutely incredible.
Exactly, but just as much food.
Exactly.
And just as easy, if not easier, to actually use. So free shipping and handling. This is the lowest price we've found. It's only at QVC. You cannot get this set up anywhere else. but right here, and it's in that dark gray color. And so it goes with pretty much everything. It's just a neutral design. Let's go back to see more.
So what I did before was I made my chicken caprese. I just did the lovely chicken, and then I air broiled some cheese on top with my crispy green beans. But in the other drawer, I did a dual layer here, and I did my chicken fingers and my